This is a KQubed podcast, and this is K Money,
K Jones OTT,
and K Boogie, bringing to you live. We're going to start off with some introductions for our first episode. Jamaican blowhorns. All right. So I'm going to go first, I guess. Hey, it's K Boogie. All right. Java for short. My real name is Kyron. You're not going to know the last name because FBI agent.
Mm-hmm. Nobody finna get doxxed out here.
Okay, honestly. But originally from Southern Maryland. That's where we dropped us off at, you know, military brat style. But I've been here all my life. Went to college at the illustrious Claflin University.
Periods.
The first HBCU to be established in the state of South Carolina. And we got the creds to back it up, South Carolina State. So if you want to...
I'm screaming, not calling out the
shots fired.
I'm just kidding. That's our son. So
right.
That's our son.
Not our son.
Okay. Yeah, we don't call out the kids.
When the sons... Okay.
Stop.
Okay. But I graduated Claflin University with a bachelor's in psychology. Mm-hmm. Woo woo. And straight out of college, I went to teaching. I am a special education high school teacher where I teach math and I manage these cases of these children.
Period.
God bless them. Mm-hmm. And this is my 5th year teaching.
Yay.
So that's exciting. And I'm with my goon squad right now. They're going to introduce themselves as well. Go ahead, take it away. K Money.
All right. They call me K Money because I'm real good at managing it. Don't think I'm rich because please don't rob my ass. All right. But my name is actually Kayla. I am from Savannah, Georgia. Mm-hmm. The city by the sea.
Yeah.
Ooh. So yeah, I also attended Claflin University, graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Marketing. And I have had a bunch of different jobs because the economy is shit. But guess what? Mm-hmm. It's K Money for a reason because I still had it in my motherfucking pocket.
Period.
All right. So yeah, I'm right now working in healthcare, and I also am doing web design.
Get your girl Care to Create.
Okay. Care to Create. If you need something, shout out. But yeah,
screaming. I'm shouting. I need something.
All right,
it's me.
Yeah.
K Jones OTT stands for on the track,
and we know she's from the track.
Y'all. So full name, government name, because I don't give a damn. Keishantis. And met my homies at Claflin University as well. Graduated with a music performance degree, concentration in percussion. Okay, you already know what time. Choke. And right now I am a long-term substitute teacher. Never thought I'd be there. I'm acquiring a master's in social work, and I play bass at my church. And where's that percussion degree, you may ask? It is with the concert band in my local city. So holla at your girl. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
That's all right, because they said about 70 to 76% of people who go to school don't even
use their major.
Exactly.
Wasting money, but not our money.
I use that damn marketing degree, all right.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Market myself to the employer so I could keep a damn job. But
because K Money, call her K Money because she's always in her bag. Okay.
I'm always in my motherfucking
always
bag.
In the bag.
I remember that.
But we're gonna go into our next. It's nice to meet you guys.
Yeah. Nice
First
to meet
off,
you too.
Nice to meet you, listeners.
Pleasure.
Okay, we definitely want you guys to understand where we coming from.
Yeah.
All right.
For sure.
We came from Kakalaki. Okay, we was in that Kakalaki, living together for about 2 years.
Dirty South.
Okay, what? Do not the
wow,
Western
Dirty
Wall.
South
Don't
for real. That's crazy.
Not even. Don't play with it. Okay. And we just had so many experiences through college, and you know what? I felt like this would be fun for us to kind of talk about not just college, but about what's going on after college, that transitional phase that they don't tell you about.
Oh, that's absolutely facts.
Okay. We're gonna keep it real with y'all, okay? Like, it's hard out here for pimps. Okay. But we're gonna keep mobbing. Well, the next thing, mobbing, we're gonna start with new hobbies. You know, during COVID, that whole COVID escapade, the pandemic.
The panorama?
The what?
Panorama.
Okay. What we calling it now?
Pansonic.
Ooh.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Panini press.
Ooh, that's a new one. Oh, gosh.
Percolator.
Ooh. It's time for the percolator.
Pterodactyl, because that starts with a P.
Okay.
Education
Wow.
skills.
No, you didn't. We doing with silent P's now.
Yeah,
oh my.
Yeah, we are.
We all kind of adapted to that, being stuck in the house, and we needed something to do.
Losing years off our early 20s.
Okay, I was very disappointed in that, because like I find myself at 26 trying to be a 21-year-old. It's so bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
0 out of 10 would not recommend.
Okay. But we want to talk about the new hobbies that we are into now, and I'm gonna talk to the girl who's doing her new hobby as we speak. Okay, Kay Jones, what are you doing right now?
Live in the flesh, I am crocheting a beanie. Get at your girl.
Okay,
That's all I got.
When did you start crocheting?
Funny story. My aunt, R.I.P. She taught me when I was about 9 years old, and then I crocheted a little blanket, and that was it. And then I stopped for years and years and years and years, and then I picked it back up when I was a sophomore in college for one season. The winter season, we made hand warmers, and then it was in the bin for years and years and years and years. And just this month, I picked it up again. So
just this month?
Yeah, we're back and we're better, baby.
No, extremely better. She started on a basket yesterday.
I did. I did.
Finished it in one day?
Yeah, I did.
No, she moved quick with it.
Okay, I thought that basket was, she bought the basket to hold her yarn. No, she made the basket.
Yeah, I figured. You gotta be resourceful, man.
Okay, when people ask you what you bring to the table, say, I can knit this table.
Yeah. You want a table cover? Because I got one.
We'll never be naked again.
Okay.
We're gonna make sure we got something to wear.
Okay.
If we're naked, it's by choice.
But definitely keep us up on that, because I want a beanie. Yeah. I want a little tank top or whatever you're doing.
I'm definitely thinking about doing a matching tank tops.
Ooh.
So we'll see. We'll see what's up. I gotta get good though. I ain't good yet.
You look good to me. Look at that thing.
She said she ain't good yet. She done knitted herself a whole line of clothing.
Okay, like crazy. She don't even need to go to the store no more. Okay.
That's the goal, for real. Does these prices?
No.
Honestly.
The ghetto.
Truthfully.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll talk about, thank you for sharing your new hobby.
No problem.
Let us know if something else happened, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Updates. I'm going to talk about my new hobby. Hey, yeah, this is KBoogie. And the new hobby that I have right now is making t-shirts.
Yes, Vinyl Queen.
Okay, I coach a dance team at the local high school, and that first year trying to find them like cute little shirts,
impossible.
It was
for less than $10.
Okay, and then on short notice, because my procrastinating self was like, oh, they need stuff to wear to this dance, for the dance, and so definitely had to use other people's schedules, dish out a whole bunch of money. Well, it was their money. They fundraised it. Yeah. I'm not dishing out no bread, honestly. Teacher. Okay.
That's enough.
But at the same time, though, when you see people do it, and you're just like, I think I can do that. It shouldn't be that hard. Literally, on an impulse, bought the Cricut, bought all the vinyl, tested it out on a mug, and it came out nice, So we were talking about new hobbies, and we left off with K Money. So go ahead, girl.
Oh, okay. Well, my hobbies aren't really new. If you're talking about in terms of the pandemic, I picked up graphic design and web design to bring in extra funds because it's rough. But I do like a little bit of everything. Like I do art, I do my hair, like sew-ins, faux locks, braids, lay a wig. Yeah, I be doing it all to my hair though, not nobody else's, because I don't want to hear nobody's mouth when I mess up.
Facts.
And the music, obviously the music, and also the art that I do. Like I paint, I do graphic art, I draw, all that.
She got a couple t-shirts out.
Okay.
Yeah, I've made t-shirts.
That's self-care.
I do a little bit, a little bit of everything. So yeah.
We'll talk about that self-care t-shirt in a second. We're gonna make our own clothing line, y'all.
We may have to.
Okay.
Everybody is producing clothing.
Okay. Say less, but at the same time, let's bring that music thing back. Okay, so we have a recording artist in our midst. Okay, okay. So K Money, her stage name Kayla Michelle, has released an album this year called "To Whom This May Concern."
Yup.
Okay, 7 tracks, so good.
Fire.
Okay? Like I speechless. The words don't even formulate.
I appreciate it, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man. She's not lying.
Because we got a guest in our midst, okay, we are going to be interviewing Kayla Michelle.
Yes, we are.
Okay. And we are going to make sure that this girl, you guys need to hear from her. Like, you need to understand who the artist is behind this genius of music. Like, I'm telling you, like, on rotation, y'all. It's on rotation. But anyway, I'm going first.
Yeah.
You going first.
Yeah, I'm gonna add. But here's my question.
The mic's right here.
What part of the recording process could you live without doing ever again?
The retakes when it does not pick up the first time. And I mean when you hit that note, or you got that rhythm or that cadence down and it didn't pick it up and you gotta do it again, because a pet peeve of mine is doing things more than once, even though that's life, but I don't like it. Yeah, that's probably like the thing that I could live without, with recording, pitfalls in technology where it doesn't pick up what you did.
Okay.
Yeah,
honestly, seriously, because ain't no way we have a house. We don't even use the house phone.
Yo, that's golden.
Coming to you live from K Boogie's basement. Like, I'm so sorry. Turn this thing off.
Ring. Hello.
It's the money calling. Pick up.
Answer it.
It's Frederick. I don't even know who Frederick is. All right, y'all. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
As we were rudely interrupted by my house phone. That first off, why do we still have a landline?
I got one.
Why?
Yeah, I got one.
Like, I haven't used a landline since middle school. We were 3-weighing people. When it's like, oh, put yourself on mute so we can talk to this boy.
I didn't even know you could put people on mute.
Okay, like,
that
definitely did to hear conversations, but that's neither here nor there. We're back to the interview. Sorry, girl. That was the most disrespectful. Okay, but back to the interview.
I believe you have a question.
Yep, I do have a couple questions. So let me ask just one.
I got a couple.
What was the most? Oh, look. Okay, it's getting warm in here. All right. What was the most challenging part about making this album, or music in general?
I would say the most challenging part, and this goes into being like an independent artist who's not signed, when you have to basically plan things out based upon your paycheck and how you're going to pay for things to get mixed or pay somebody for a beat. That gets difficult, but anything you really want to do, you're going to do it. Yeah. So you're going to find that time and you're going to find that money and you're going to plan it out, and that's going to be that. So
okay.
That's good.
Period. Like, hear the girl. And then
I have a question that's very unrelated to music. It's just random.
Okay, ask it.
How do you feel about matching with your best friends' outfits? Specifically,
you gonna ask the question that you know the answer to
I
that.
do. I want people to hear my pain.
I don't like matching, cause I'm just like, why are we matchy? Like, especially when like I'm dressing. I love to dress. I love clothes. I love fashion. Mm-hmm. So like when I'm dressing, I'm just like, that's me. This is me and how I look, and this is what I put together for me. I don't really be thinking about like, oh, I want to match and we all like on the same drip. No, we all have individual drip, because one of the ways I express myself personality wise is through my clothing. Yeah. So it's like, that's why I don't like it. But if it's a occasion that calls for it, I'm not that opposed.
Say a wedding.
If that's if the wedding is not mine, then it's just like I gotta follow suit. It's not about me that day.
Yeah. Okay.
Say who's
so
wedding?
I guess I gotta have a wedding to be able to match with my best friend.
First off, she is not opposed to coordinating, though.
We can coordinate. It just depends. And I ain't say I'm absolutely no. It's just that, you know, I don't prefer it, you know.
All right. So back to K Michelle.
Stop.
Okay, interview. We got one.
K Michelle is already taken.
I
wanted that name, and then she came out swinging. And that lady, she can sing, she can write, she's talented. So I ain't minded. I was like, I guess, but now I can't have that stage name, so I'll just go by my government, Kayla Michelle.
And I keep forgetting because K Michelle is so catchy, but Kayla Michelle gonna be catchier. We're gonna make it happen. But back to Kayla Michelle's interview. Which song was the funnest to record?
On that project, easily Gillette, because it's so for me, it's like, okay, you got to worry about like tone and delivery and stuff when you're singing, but when you're rapping, it's just kind of fun for me, which you have to worry about tone and delivery on that too, but for me, I don't. Rapping is fun. Like that's fun. I like it. Every time I do a rap song, it's always fun. I did a video for that one too. So,
yeah,
that was the funnest song.
Okay, y'all need to go check her out. Again, this is Kayla Michelle. To whom this may concern, her album out on all streaming platforms. Please check her out, especially Gillette Freestyle. That music video is fire. Okay, fire. Okay, flamethrowers everywhere.
I concur.
All right. So thank you for joining us today. We're going to get back to our program with our next segment called We Three Are Like. It's three of us, so I mean, we got to be like somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, we are three besties, and there are three usually in entertainment, there are like three characters, and this segment we are going to be identifying based on our personality and like the way that we handle situations and just our mannerisms and stuff, who we are most alike. So for today, our three characters are
the Powerpuff Girls.
Yay! Pew, 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 pew.
Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. Okay, you want to go first?
Yeah. So, in my opinion,
good God,
I feel like K Boogie and K Money both of y'all could be Blossom and Buttercup. Jeez. So K Money more so Blossom and Buttercup, and then K Boogie more Buttercup and Bubbles, with a hint of Blossom if we can't make a decision.
And you are?
Yeah, who are you?
Bubbles.
By
default. Bubbles.
But like I know we be saying like halves and stuff, like you're half this, half that, but like if we could only be one,
you would be Buttercup and Kayla would be Blossom.
Wow.
Yeah, she would.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean, naturally,
you when it comes the most level-headed.
Yeah, when it comes to making like
logical
real decisions.
Life,
yeah. We kind of seek your guidance on that, and you've also been the only one out of us to have red hair, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had the blonde too and the black.
Okay, so she could be all
day. I really.
That's true.
I'll change it every day if I had time.
Okay.
Yeah. that no lies were told.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna have to say I'm Buttercup, just based upon the fact that I will really rip some shit to shreds. Like I will go fuck some shit up. Like I can be level headed. I can make the hard decisions like Blossom. But if I had to choose one for me, I would say Buttercup. I would say K Jones. I would say she is easily what's her name? Bubbles. Yeah, easily. She's Bubbles down. Because that's literally she's the kindest spirit I've ever known. Oh, like seriously. So she's so sweet. And then I would say Blossom for K Boogie because she's level-headed when I'm not, for sure. When I'm not, she's level-headed for me.
See that.
So, I say that for her.
Honestly, it just depends on the day. You know what I mean? Like, we all could be, well, K-Money, I don't see bubbles in your future. Yeah, but also, like, some days we can all switch, but I do agree with K-Money. Like, K-Money is definitely Buttercup because she ready to wreck. Like, it's like on site almost.
Yeah, and pretty much.
Been on site.
And, like, it's like Buttercup's mannerisms is just like, come on, like, I'm ready to fight. Like, you like, I'm ready to fight. Mm-hmm. K. Jones, definitely Bubbles. You have that bubbly personality, that very optimistic personality, but don't disrespect Bubbles.
Yeah, that's true.
Because Bubbles can get in your butt real quick if you let her. Okay?
Yeah, she's been known to fuck a thing or two up.
Okay. No, for real. Y'all go watch Powerpuff Girls. You understand what we're talking about. And I guess Blossom, because I really made them do this podcast. I'm like, we're doing it. We are doing it.
You did.
And I don't want to hear nothing about it, so we're doing it. So, whatever Blossom says usually goes.
Yeah, they don't hear the ball and chain around my ankle.
Oh, whatever. You're
They don't hear how empty my tummy is.
Mi estómago.
Oh.
Duele.
Stop talking. Okay, like, you can eat. You're free to go. Okay, you're free to leave to go. Okay.
She forgot the after we've recorded this.
Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done.
Nah, we straight.
But I really enjoyed this.
Free us.
So this has been.
I'm sorry.
This has been. We three are like, and y'all two are like assholes. Okay. Oh goodness.
All right. What's next? What we got next?
Our current event, Gypsy Rose. That girl just got out of prison, y'all, and we're talking about it here now.
At the measly age of 75.
She is not 75.
She is not.
And back here, we're talking about Gypsy Rose. That girl just got out of prison. Okay.
Pew, 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 pew.
All right. So if you don't know the story, Gypsy Rose Blanchard, she pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and served 8 out of her 10-year sentence. And she murdered her mother, Dee Dee Blanchard, who was basically telling Gypsy that she was sick, she had cancer, using her and this fake illness to capitalize, getting free housing. They built her a home using humanitarian habitat, whatever that's called. Really built her a home and made that girl live in a wheelchair. Like, she was in a wheelchair for all her life. Shaved that girl's head. There was nothing wrong with her. And when she found that out, she went crazy.
Lost her mind.
It was
her boyfriend's idea.
It was her boyfriend's idea because I mean, like, I don't want to kill my mom. There was something wrong with Dee Dee Blanchard too. She had some mental disease that made her think that her daughter was sick and that she needed.
Isn't it Munchausen's?
Something like that.
Was it Munchausen's by proxy?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
So
see,
educated. We educated over here. That's why we got 3 instead of 1, because I don't know. Some things I just don't know. But girl just got released a couple days ago, and I just want to know what your thoughts are on this current event.
I feel like she only had to serve 8 years because she white. And her boyfriend wanted to kill her mom because he white. And be careful where you put your money, because the fact that they funding just random disabled persons is wild. Because I'm a little disabled. Where my house?
Honestly.
Say that. But my very unpopular opinion. All right, so first off, the boyfriend, he shouldn't have swayed her to kill her mother. That's first off. Because honestly, if you was gonna get help for the situation, then get help. That's fine. But we not gonna sit here and act like her mom ain't take vital parts of her life. Like,
that's true.
She would have been running a race like in last place behind everybody else anyway, based upon what her mom had did to her. She had her having extra surgeries that was not necessary. She was taking medications. She
put a feeding tube in her.
She's not the same, and she would never be the same. So my very unpopular opinion, I don't think the girl should have did jail time for that, because honestly, fuck her mama. Like,
okay,
you took her life. I mean, now your life gone.
Yeah, honestly,
it is what it is.
You dressed her up as a child for years. She didn't even know how old she was.
That's foul as hell.
Like, you changing her birth certificate, making her think that, oh, she's 15. She can only be 15 for 1 year. She was 18 years old, thinking that she was like 13, 14 years old. Can you imagine that?
I can't.
Okay, like, I want to be delusional too. Like, I'm 21 in my mind.
Yeah, really.
Screaming.
I have not aged a day.
Okay, but at the same time, like, my mom gonna tell me the truth. Girl, you 26. You better...
Yeah, your mama don't. Life will.
Okay, but that's for sure. But at the same time, like, it's really unfortunate, but I'm glad to see my girl Gypsy Rose out here living her big one. Yeah. The first day out, she was out there buying shoes, y'all.
She should have dropped the first day out track.
Wow, can you imagine the boss?
And she's not even a bad looking girl either. Like, looking at her pictures, she looked cute.
She said,
you know, she got nice hair.
She said I was behind bars, but I got bars.
Exactly. Go ahead and drop one for us if you ever hear this Gypsy Rose.
Okay, but
F with your girl. Put me on the track. Sample. I'll play the violin.
At the same time, like, where was her father? Where was her? She had a sister too. Where were they?
Where is anybody's father?
Okay. And
I need a Staples button that says that was easy. Because that was too easy. But Gypsy Rose, girl, we here for you. We're glad that you out there and make the best out of this second chance that you were given. And fuck your mama.
Ouch.
Sorry. But we good.
What the love.
And now, speaking of another current event, I just got a notification on my phone to watch K. Jones' diary expose. So
stop! You have the notification.
Of course I do. Episode 4. So we're going to now get into our next interview with the K. Jones OTT.
What it do? What happened? What's up? What you got?
And we back with another interview with a well-renowned vlogger, YouTuber, blogger, all of the augers.
All of the augers.
She be a jogger.
With the hard ER, okay?
We are not doing anything else with the ER, okay?
Please.
Okay. But we are with K. Jones OTT, which stands for On the Track.
Yeah.
Because we know she from the track, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know which track, but we gonna figure that out. Them Claflin train tracks.
That's exactly. We sure was. That's where some of my graduation photos were taken.
Okay. Oh, really?
All right. I have a question as far as the vlogging. Like, how does it feel to share so much of yourself? Like, you share pretty much your day-to-day activities as well as some personal details about your life. Like, how does that feel to share that with the public?
In my opinion, no, I'm just kidding. From my experience, it's freeing for me because there's not much to hide, and it's also like what I'm showing is like I have to edit the footage, so it's by choice. Like what you're seeing or what I choose to record, like I'm well aware that people are seeing this or they're gonna see it, and if I don't want them to see it, I just edit it out or I don't pick up the camera at all. So I think because I'm naturally like an open person and I really enjoy connecting with people on levels like day to day and getting really intimate with people, because I like doing that, I'm okay with showing that part of myself. Yeah, and just broadcasting the normal activities of a human being. It just seems more relatable than sitting and talking, even though that's what I'm doing now.
Well,
yeah,
it's
freeing.
That's good.
It is, because like what more can you? If people can talk trash about, like, because people gonna talk trash regardless, it might as well be about like what I'm okay with putting out there. Like if I was skeptical or if I was doing something that I was uncomfortable with, then they would be like, the comments that people would have would hurt more, if that makes sense. Yeah. Versus me doing like, I want to do this and I like this is what I enjoy, and if you don't like it, oh well, because I'm happy in the end. So yeah, if I was trying to put on Or if I was trying to like, let's say my content, I chose to make it about like fashion. Somebody said that it was trash, I'm gonna be mad because I'm spending all these hours putting the camera in certain places and putting these outfits together and stuff, something I'm not enjoying, and then for people to turn around and say that it's trash, I'm going to push you off of a bridge. But if it's like me, that was very casual, I'm sorry, I would never do that. But if I was like, if I'm vlogging, I'm showing. I enjoyed making the video. I enjoyed recording me brushing my teeth or acting a fool or just being myself. And because I like it, that's enough. Mm-hmm. Versus trying to please people and then they not even pleased. And then it's raggedy.
Yeah, we don't people please no more. Yeah, okay.
Absolutely not.
They raggedy. That was a long answer, but yeah.
But it was answered. And I do have a question too. It kind of goes with like what you're willing to share. Mm-hmm. How do you balance your work life with your YouTuber life?
It's difficult. I'm still trying to navigate that because I have, as I said, I was a long-term sub. So I have my students telling me like they found me on Instagram, and because I have my YouTube link in my bio and I post on my Instagram when I've uploaded on YouTube, they have access to that. And while I'm comfortable with sharing that, they're minors. Mm-hmm. So like I don't want to be influencing them. I don't want them to be seeing stuff that their parents might be like, that's your teacher? Like what the hell? Like why is she dancing in a towel in the bathroom? Or why is she sitting on the toilet? Or why is she playing? Why is she talking about stuff like this? Even though it's
why is she existing as an adult outside of her work hours?
Yeah. Basically, yeah. So
why people can't separate the two?
It's tricky. Mm-hmm. But I don't intend on being a teacher for long, so either I figure it out or I get out the job before I have to.
Honestly,
that's it.
Well, that's the only question I had that I was really interested about hearing, because I mean, you tell us, I can't do this until I upload a video, or
so that was when I was heavy into it. But both sit down videos are a lot easier because I can record 4 videos in a day, which I have done. But vlogging is a lot more involved because people, if it's a vlog, people aren't going to be interested in watching you sit and talk all the time. Like you have to have B-roll footage, and you have to have actually have things to do that day so that it's interesting. Mm-hmm. And and editing all of that too. So yeah, you're right. It's a lot more time consuming.
Oh wow.
So,
but keep doing what you're doing, because people want to see you.
Yeah, I'm trying to. All 4 of y'all.
She makes me sick. Okay, I'm like, say who? Okay, but definitely. So thank you, K Jones OTT.
Yeah, no problem.
For interviewing with us about your YouTube journey. Continue to shed your light bubbles on what you're doing with your day to day.
Absolutely.
And what the? I definitely want to see some knitting.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about. Because once I'm done with this, with reading my journal entries and stuff, once I'm done with that, I'm gonna definitely get into, crochet with me videos. I think I'm gonna do that because I gravitate towards those naturally, and they're very fun to watch. And the people are just really quirky, and I think I could thrive in that. And again, it's something I enjoy, so if people don't like it, they can suck my left toe.
Okay. Speaking of toes, how you're talking about how the videos that you like to enjoy or whatever. Mm-hmm. My videos I like to enjoy is when people get their toe fungus clean.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the most satisfying. But if it gets too aggressive,
when they start digging in.
Oh, I love it. When I
start to feel it myself.
Oh yeah, it's the best feeling because I want my toes done just like that. If y'all don't understand dancers' feet, there you go. That's living vicariously through a video.
No, she has lost many a toenail. Okay, messing around and dancing.
I don't have no pinky toe.
That's sad.
It's split in half.
But I don't have one either, and I'm not a dancer. So is it more sad? Is it more sad for me, or is it?
Sorry, it's the snort. I think it's more sad for you because I don't know what your
you
marching
don't have a reason,
band,
bro.
Nah, not even. I was in.
I was in marching band, so that ain't an excuse.
Yeah, I was in the pit. I
Kaylee got
didn't
pretty
even
feet.
for real. She
got pretty feet.
Little square, little stubby, little toes.
Okay, my toes.
Actually, your toes.
Hereditary? No, it's hereditary.
Literally.
I wish I had finger toes. You know how much easier it would be to dance? Finger toes. You never seen Destiny got finger toes.
Oh, so you can stand up on them.
It's called on point. So you better stop playing with me.
Absolutely.
Literally
on point, on pinky.
Okay. But thank you, girl. We will get into your segment now too.
So. Oh yeah, I got the this or that. Woo! And the this or that's are kind of wild, and you can't think about it too much. Okay. You actually the goal is to first whatever you hear. This or that. Ready? ASMR with food or hobbies?
ASMR with hobbies. I'm not trying to hear nobody crunching my damn ear.
All right, K-Boogie.
Food.
Because
I love to eat food. I'm a foodie. I want to hear it.
All the crunching. Hearing somebody the back of their throat in the beginning processes of digestion is not appealing to me. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Now, when you put the microphone to your throat, though, OD.
Oh no, I've never seen
OD.
That.
Who's putting the mic to their throat?
A couple people.
Mukbangers, probably.
But the thing is, I know
that
some
sound like
mukbangers.
It would be a good advertisement for something else. That don't sound like you need to be putting the mic to your throat for a food blog.
Okay. That's more towards the hobbies. Okay.
Sorry. I'm crying.
That's gross. All right, number 2. Trapped in a car that's in a river or stuck in a tree as tall as the Washington Monument.
River.
Car in a river.
Number 3. Being too hot or being too cold?
Being too cold, actually.
Being too cold, because it's like, once your internal, I've been hot. Like, I'm naturally a hot person. Yeah. So,
yes, you are when you
can't escape that heat.
Yeah.
And it's on you.
Yeah.
You just can't get it off. It's so hot.
No, I'm saying.
It's different than being able to put layers. You can put as many layers on as you can stand.
That's
but
true.
Like, you can't.
Yeah, you can't take your skin off.
But you're always going to be cold, though. So if you're choosing being too cold, like, no matter how many layers you got on, you're going to be too cold. You might as well, like, you walking around here anemic with an iron deficiency.
It's okay.
I've done that before.
That's okay.
True. That's true.
Because hot is like, I can't even walk.
Hot is inescapable.
All right, that was This or That with Kay Jones. We're going to get into an interview with K-Boogie.
All right, so here's my question for you. In the studio, in a dance studio, what are the 3 things that you absolutely positively need for it to be a perfect dancing environment?
Oh, that's a good one. You need mirror.
Okay.
You need the appropriate floor. And you need music. Easy. Now, I love the fact that I have to Windex those mirrors every time I go for the... So I do a work studies program at Joy Emotion Dance Center and on H Street in DC. Hey girls, how y'all doing? I love it. I'm as a work study. The program is where when you do the work study, like you work for 4 hours just maintaining the studio, because there's 3 dance studios in that one space, so you have to maintain it. You have to maintain the bathrooms, everything, welcome the guests, sign in people. It's a lot, but I work 4 hours. They gave me 2 free dance classes of my choice. I can come any day I want, like literally. And during my shift sometimes they say, oh, you want to take ballet? Oh, sure, I'll take adult ballet.
Yeah,
and I'm telling you, like, I have the best workout. And then right after ballet class, I go in and I clean the floors, I do the windows. But the 3 things you need in a dance studio, always, I feel like, is a mirror, a floor, and the music. Even if it's by yourself, you know, you need those 3 things.
Yeah.
And growing up, like, I was never in studio, so, like, not having those things, I always had the music. I never had, like, the appropriate floor. I've always been dancing on somebody's carpet. And then I never had a mirror. I could never see myself dance. So, like, I had to learn how to control my body just, without, like, visually seeing me without seeing me.
Yeah.
So, like, now that when I dance in front of mirrors, I get cringy. Because, like, I'm like, my arm look like that. I look like that. Ew.
Yeah.
Like, but those are the necessities.
Cool.
I have 2 questions. So my first question is, how does it feel to influence the youth through the art of dance?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh my goodness. It feels good only because some of those girls do not have a place for them to learn these things. And most of them don't understand like the world of dance. Like growing, like now it's just TikTok.
Yeah.
Like I get it, like you know how to do Renegade and all those, like Make Me Sweat, like you can do all that stuff, whatever. But like the water challenge and stuff, but like when I tell them, okay, let's plie, let's passe, let's do these things, like everything is rooted in ballet, little do people know. But they're like, huh? Like
the
when
technicalities.
It is.
Yeah.
And these girls really did not understand that they, like, it makes them self-aware, like, oh, I really don't have this much control over my body.
Yeah.
And so, like, it helps because, like, one, when you gain control over your body, it also helps you gain control over your thoughts, gain control over whatever you need to get control over, because, like, that's what the gym did for me. Like, oh, I can carry all this weight on my back, or I can do this. Now it makes me more disciplined in other areas. So I feel like it's helpful for discipline. Like, them girls cannot dance if they have an F.
Yeah, that's true.
You want to practice, or do you want to do work during practice? So they do their work. It helps me to, like, kind of gauge them. And then, like, there's a lot of trauma trapped in our bodies. So dancing is just another way for them to build something, create something, and to release the stress of the day, release any trauma that they have trapped in their bodies. And they look good. Yeah. They look good this year. So that was a great question.
Okay, and then my last question is, do you feel like the sacrifice of your pinky toenail was necessary for dance?
I
like,
believe what I'm hearing.
Do you at all like miss your pinky toenail? How does it feel to have lost that pinky toenail?
So much of yourself.
In order to dance.
If you're talking about specifically the pinky toe, I think it was a great sacrifice, because I still have feelings in all 5 of my toes.
Yeah, for now.
It's just that for now. Podiatrist me now. But honestly, like, just the sacrifice in general, I feel like one day it'll be worth it, because, like, out of all the people who I know who've danced with me at Claflin, like the dance company, shout out to Pulse Dance Company, okay, because you know what, new Pulse, old Pulse, you still Pulse family. We are Pulse, if y'all remember that. But we sacrificed a lot, but I feel like I could have sacrificed more in college.
Okay.
Because, like, coming out of college and realizing that, oh, you need to learn how to do this. You need to learn how to do that. I should have been focused more on my craft than whatever else I was focusing on. Like,
look,
I would like to argue that
all of us could have been more focused on our crafts.
Okay. But
you was gone for a minute.
Yeah, but, like, in terms of, like, actually getting dancer shape. Like, I was the head choreographer, so I had to make sure all the choreography was set, that the show flowed, what the lighting was going to be like, how the show was going to be, and if we need to cut a song, or if we need to cut, like, an actual dance all together and stuff like that. Honestly, like, I feel like I could have sacrificed more myself to actually get better as a dancer and not as, like, a head choreographer. Okay. I feel like the head choreographer helped me become a coach, like, become a better coach or whatever. But, like, an actual dancer, like, not going too hard, like, knowing that you have to be, like, a chameleon in someone else's dance. Like, you can't just, like, dance hard all the time. Because that's me. I dance really, really hard. But that was because I didn't have control over my body when I was doing those technical things. So being able to, like, really go in and learn your technique, learn your skill, perfect your craft, I feel like I could have sacrificed more in that. But, like, you sacrifice a lot of time, though, too. So I feel like it was worth it, because I got to choreograph different people's music videos. I got to perform in front of Zaytoven. That was probably the highlight of my dance career. And choreographing different music videos and being in different music videos.
She choreographing my music video. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she's my go-to. She's a lot of people's go-to for that, because she's very skilled.
Yeah, so and it's a blessing to know that people actually come to me for that. Like, I don't see myself as a professional, but people be like, "No, girl, you definitely are a professional."
Yeah, as professional as you can get.
So the sacrifice is worth it, because I get paid.
And this is kind of, I have another question. It's not necessarily related. It's just hearing you say that you don't think you're a professional. Like, I wonder if we, at the age that we are thinking that the professionalism comes with however many years we have in the thing that we're doing, or is it? Because if someone were to ask me, I would say that you are a professional. Like, what makes a professional a professional?
I would say what makes a professional is, are you making money off of what you're doing?
Okay.
Because when you think of, I want to be a professional this or that, like, a professional basketball player, they're making enough money to sustain themselves. Right. And I mean, if you're already starting to make money and people are paying you to do choreography, then you're already there.
So it's not an experience thing.
It has to be both.
Think of how many people, like in these white collar jobs who don't have no experience, even though we got the degrees, we can't get them because nepotism. Okay. Think of how many people have like way less experience but are in a professional X, Y, and Z because someone says so and they're getting paid for it. Yeah. That's how I feel about it.
But I think in dance, you have to have some experience, because my goal is not to mess up a child's ankles, not to ruin their bodies. Like, I have to know something, know a little bit about what I'm doing, so that way I don't mess up the next generation. Because every time they say, "Oh, my ankle hurts, oh, my knee hurts," I know how to rehab that, everything. Yeah. Compared to, like, if I was just doing this because I wanted to do this just to get paid to do it without the experience, I could really hurt someone's child.
Yeah, that's true.
So with dance, I think it's different, but like in like settings like that, I think that's also true. Like, sometimes you don't need the quote unquote experience to get paid those bucks. You just a placeholder because someone else said that you can be there. Yeah. So
okay, I was just curious. I wanted to pick your brain.
But thank you guys for interviewing about that. You know,
thank you for answering the questions.
You know, my girls are great.
Especially about that toe.
Stop it. Sorry. We're gonna continue with a segment with K Money called The Real College Advice. K Money.
All right, this is The Real College Advice with K Money, and I'm gonna keep it all the way real with y'all, 100%. The first thing I'm going to go over, because this is a segment, so it will continue, but the first piece of advice I will give is about picking your university. Now, if you are like most of the, airheaded 18-year-olds that are 18 years old, you probably don't know exactly what you want to do, and you're going to college because somebody's telling you to. I would say, first of all, if you are a rare case and you know exactly what you want to do, pick the college with the best program for what you want to do. Now, if you're normal, go ahead and go based off of the money. Don't go based off of the prestige, because at the end of the day, you can have like, oh, I have this university that I went to, but you also have this amount of student loans that you're responsible for paying, and stuff is not easy. The market fluctuates and the economy is trash right now, and people are having to pay back for, school that they may have started and not even finished. So just you pick based on what's best for you, and you also pick based on the money. Like, what does the FAFSA look like? What do your scholarships look like? If you were slacking, you ain't got no scholarships, you may want to go to a cheaper university. You may want to start at a 2-year college and work your way up.
Amen.
Do what's best for you and your future pockets.
4-year hop is
the refund check is not worth it. No, it's not. It's not, because that's not even your money.
Exactly.
That's not even your money.
And like to say that though, like, I'm an example of this, literal example of this. I was trying to go to St. John's in New York because I wanted to be where J. Cole was. Not because the school was good and it did have a psychology program, but because J. Cole went to that school. I didn't even know if he graduated from that school. He just went there, became famous, and got signed. You know what I'm saying? Like, me thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to be there with J. Cole, because when J. Cole comes and do the concerts and stuff, no, sweetie, that's not going to work. So found out that they weren't even trying to give me money for real. And I was in, senior year? I had a 5.0 GPA.
How you do that?
4 AP classes. AP classes, you get that extra scale bump.
She broke the scale.
Period.
Okay, honestly.
She broke the scale.
But even with doing that and having a great GPA, great community service, great all around, they weren't trying to give me nothing. So then, the miracle that is Claflin University. And I'm going to say it's a miracle because ain't no way this lady who was my substitute my sophomore year of high school came back my senior year one day and was like, oh, what's your grades looking like? Oh, what school are you going to? You don't know yet? Oh, well, you're going to have to apply to Claflin University. I used to work for the president. That's when the president was our former president, Dr. Tisdale. So yeah, and I was like, okay. I applied, got into honors college. They paid for my tuition.
Yeah.
Whole tuition.
Yup.
And my student loans for room and board is cut in half. That's half I would have been paying compared to the $52,000 a year at St. John's.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm gonna be real. I only owe like $26,000.
That's what's up.
That's not even that much compared to owing $52,000 times 4. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Golly, just the thought of that.
That's over 200,000.
Mm-hmm. So I feel blessed. So go where the money is. Even though I was very distraught, we was in the middle of nowhere. Go where the money is because you'll end up finding friends for life, and maybe y'all do a podcast together.
Cough, 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 cough. She's talking about us.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
We randomly got room together because it's not like we could pick based on who we know.
Yeah.
Like, none of us had like friends from high school that was going with us, so we got randomly room together, and now we're here like 8 years later.
Okay.
And this is actually a rare find that I've come to the knowledge of. Some people hate their suite mates and whatnot. So
wow.
Yeah.
We were very compatible, and in the areas that we weren't, we adjusted because we weren't going anywhere.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like day one, it was like
Kyron hated us day one. She wouldn't even tell us her name.
Was that true?
Yeah.
You was acting stank, but I was just like,
she'll get over it.
Yeah, pretty. You was gonna have to. We live together.
I mean, honestly, because I really did not want to be there.
All she did was tell me to put the toilet seat down. I was like, "And your name?"
I wasn't pissed at y'all. I'm sorry. I let my anger out go on y'all. That was
okay.
immature.
I mean, we know better now.
18 years old.
Exactly.
I cried. My mama left me. when we had to part that whatever ritual that was.
Ceremony.
Yes, that parting ceremony when we went one way and our family went the other way. Like,
they didn't really need a ceremony for that. I was gonna know that she wasn't there when nobody else was there to make me no damn food. Okay. I knew that.
And they had us like stay in the calf, and then that's where I first met Valea. Like before I really met. Shout out to Valea.
Listen, she V Marie. She's on the hip hop station, I believe.
She is the rare individual that actually uses her major.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a mass comm major. She works in radio in Dublin. So shout out to V Marie.
Yeah, shout out.
But yeah, definitely glad that it was us because that party you ain't gotta go home.
But you got to get the hell up out of here. When
I tell you K Money was on the pavement when
didn't even know us. We'll tell you that another time.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You may have to tune in again.
Yeah, like that's a story for another day, but we ain't gonna give you all the tea. But we're gonna go into our last topic, which is New Year's resolutions and why people can't keep them. Tell me why. Copyright.
You knew I was about to break into song.
All right, guys. So we're back with the New Year's resolution. Why people can't keep them. Maybe we could just start with that, and then we'll talk about ours.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that. So, why do we think people cannot keep their New Year's resolutions?
So I'm going to say that the same reason that people cannot keep their New Year's resolution is the same reason why I don't have any New Year's resolutions. If you wanted to do something, it doesn't have a specific... Well, it can have a specific date, but it doesn't have to be New Year's because you knew you needed to do it before. So, like, if you knew you needed to take your ass to the gym, it doesn't have to be on January 1st. Why are you not starting, like, if it's like, oh, yeah, I got a roll here and a roll there, and it's December 2nd, I should probably start at, like, the top of next week, not New Year's. Based upon whatever your schedule is, and then you start going. I feel like if you want to do something, you will do it. It doesn't have to be like, oh yeah, this year is gonna be my year. It might fucking not be. So you may want to start today.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good, honestly.
Did you want to share, Kaylee?
Okay. I feel like people can't keep their New Year's resolutions because they don't have a plan for real.
Mm-hmm,
They're just like, oh, I'm gonna do it. Like the Everest commercial. Oh, I'm gonna start tomorrow, and I'm gonna do it right now. Like what Kayla said. Like sorry, K Money, my bad. What she said, like do it right now, but they don't have a plan. Like, yes, you want to start on this day, but are you progressively getting better? How are you going to be when you miss a day of the gym? Like, are you going to be like, oh, I'm going to start over? Or I'm going to be like, well, maybe I should go stronger next week, or I'm going to just do this. Like, are we learning from our mistakes as we go through this New Year's resolution? Because it's not going to be all glitz and glam. It's not going to be perfect, even if you did plan it out.
Yeah.
How is your recovery when you mess up?
Yeah.
So a lot of people, I feel like with the New Year's resolutions, why they can't keep them is because when they mess up, they're like, oh, well, it just didn't work out for me. And I'm like, it didn't work out now, but like, that's what I learned about process. Like, it's going to be messy at first. Like, it's going to a lot of hiccups, a lot of glitches, but people aren't willing to learn either.
Yeah.
So when we learn about the hiccups and the mess ups, then that helps us keep what we want. So I feel like people don't know how to keep it because they don't plan well, and they don't know how to recover from when they mess up the plan.
That's good. I don't really have anything to add for real. Y'all kind of hit the points that I was gonna make, but I do want to add that like there's a lack of because you can want something all you want, but if you don't take that step, you know what I'm saying, and you can't maintain the discipline that you're trying to create, then they don't like. I feel like people fail at New Year's resolutions because they don't have their what's it called when you have like a backup. Like a backup plan, kind of, but not backup plan. You know what I'm saying? Like a fail safe.
Oh,
like they don't have, because you have to put things in place to make it easier for you before the habit is being created. Because like if it's a habitual thing that you're trying to incorporate, or you bit off a little more than you can chew, that would be a great reason for why people don't continue their resolutions, because they bit off more than they could actually chew. And I'm gonna stick with that one. You bit off too much.
You bit off too much.
Yeah. You trying to take in everything at one time, and it's really the 1% that makes those changes long lasting.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's gonna be my answer. But now that we know what not to do,
what should we do?
Yeah, what's gonna be our New Year's resolution this year?
My New Year's resolution is to my theme is just to all things new. Like to keep the theme of the year.
I like
my
that.
theme was all things new. My pastor said it. He said, behold, all things new, old things have passed away.
Yeah.
So when that F-boy who you used to talk to wants to hit up my phone, and I say to him, all things new, and block the number and not go back.
Amen.
Okay? Because sometimes you just need a theme for the year.
Yeah.
Okay? So my theme is all things new. So when I go to the gym and I'm doing the same workouts, no, all things new. We gotta do a new workout to push you forward. Like today, I ain't never bench pressed that much, chest pressed that much in my life.
Yeah, that was
okay?
Ever.
That
was good to see.
So like you have to just do that. Keep a theme, apply it to every part of your life, and I think that's what I'm gonna do this year.
Hashtag all things new.
And then I need a planner. I'm looking at a planner.
All right, so my New Year's resolution is the same as it always is to keep my damn head on straight. I don't really have goals that are like contingent upon the new year starting. It kind of is just keep yourself together, stay focused, mainly keep your head on a swivel, but not anything specific to the new year. It's just it's the same as it always is. Keep my damn head on straight and keep on keeping on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep on.
Amen.
Keep moving forward. Okay. K Jones. Did you
yeah.
have
my New Year's resolution. I don't really
keep knitting.
Get to the knit and grit.
I put the knit in wait, what is it? Nitty gritty. I put the knit in nitty gritty. How about that? Nah, but I kind of already started mine. I honestly believe that everyone has a different New Year's, if that makes sense. It's your birthday, so
yeah,
for me, like I similar to Kayla, just be consistent. Whatever decision I make, I follow through with it. And obviously the growing closer to God and having better relationships and, you know, being fine or whatever. I'm really just, all of those encompassed into one, just bettering myself as a human and as a disciple. Amen. And that's pretty much it for me.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, we've come to the end. So first off, before we go, make sure y'all get these smart New Year's resolutions. Make sure you stick to them. Make sure you get to the knit and the grit. Yeah. Okay? Stay consistent. Keep your head above water. And we're going to sign off here. But thank you guys for listening to the very first episode of KKubed. Okay, we are definitely...
Emphasis on the boobed.
Oh! I wasn't trying to be funny. I was being serious. Okay, I almost forgot. So let me... Okay, but we appreciate you guys for listening. Please come back. We're going to do this some other time. Okay? Yeah, don't know when, but we will do it some other time. And... So, thank you guys for listening. We're signing off. 2 is better than 1, but 3 have more fun. KKubed out.